The Beast Riders are here. The first thing I need to point out is that they are all warriors. And they have an unmounted form, and then they turn into assassins. Everyone is the same. It seems like they're all warriors and they turn into assassins, as you can see. But let's have a look at them. So first off we have Masha, the fire one. Attacks the enemy target with the highest attack and deals bonus damage based on the target's max HP if it has a certain level of energy of fire or above. So if she has 5+ energy of fire, she deals 3.3% of the target's max HP as damage. Skill 1, we are looking at a single target that attacks twice based on their attack speed. It applies defense down on each hit. It decreases the cooldown of skill 2 by 10% if her attack speed is higher than the enemy target. 4 mana cost. Skill 2 approaches the enemy with the highest attack and roars with the beast that deals damage based on its attack speed to enemies within the area and applies block beneficial effect and also immunity to herself. I'm not sure how this will work. Approaches the enemy with the highest attack. So will you be able to target with that? I wonder. Well, let's continue. Passive. Applies energy of fire to itself every time it gains immunity. Increases its damage dealt for each level of energy of fire. And reduces energy of fire every certain time. In addition, applies CR precision based on its attack speed. Upon receiving lethal damage, excluding dots, removes all harmful effects, restores HP to full, and dismounts the beast. So it says excludes dots here, so if you kill with a dot, they might not. Yeah, then it's gonna be the same as my Orbia, where you just die. But yeah, per 1 attack speed, she gets crit rate. Precision. For every energy of fire, she gets damage dealt up 3%. Every time she gains immunity, which she self buffs, she gets 2 energy of fire, and every 30 seconds in battle, 1 energy of fire is going down. And then it clearly states her HP is going back to 100% when she dismounts. Okay, ultimate. It's the same as skill 2, roars loudly to deal damage based on its attack speed to enemies within the area. Yeah, this is very similar. You can just have a look at this at your own time. Okay, let's look at the dismounted form, because the skills changes completely, by the way. They are similar, like the basic attack stays the same, so we're skipping that. Skill 1 seems to only do defense break and damage. 4 mana cost. Skill 2 throws the spear to deal damage based on its attack speed to the enemy target with the highest attack and applies bonus effect cumulatively based on the energy of fire level. Deals damage based on its attack. Let's have a look at this. So I guess it does this the higher your energy is. So immunity if you have 2+ energy of fire. Block beneficial effect with level 5+. Seems like she does extra hits or more damage. Let me just read this again. Oh, this is probably for the nearby targets and stuff. It's very interesting. I kind of like that. The passive I think is the same. No, the passive isn't the same. Let's have a look at this. Increases its attack speed for each level of energy of fire. Reduces... Okay, we know all of this. In addition, increases its damage taken and damage dealt. When using the skill using energy of fire, level 2 down. So she just have damage dealt up. Let me see here. Oh, so damage taken up and damage dealt up. So she's very squishy. She's very squishy. That's what it's all about. Ultimate. Let's compare it with this. So yeah, it's basically a completely different skill on skill 2. Yeah, it's completely different. This one seems single target, this one is AoE. Very, very different. Book effect is attack and attack speed. Okay, Barbara, the water one. This one is for free, by the way. Sorry for the interruption, but this one is for free on the monster story. I can confirm this and I will show it. as you can see, you can get it for free. So that is a big W from the devs. Especially since they are adding so many monsters now. Okay, but let's have a look at it. So she does unrecoverable with the energy fin. Then skill 1, she's stripping, she's attacking twice here. Each hit has a chance to remove a beneficial effect, the last hit applies crit damage taken up. Both are 85% rate. Skill 2 throws the spear to the enemy with the highest attack, deals damage based on its attack speed to the enemies within the area twice. Reduces the cooldown of critical link if its attack speed is higher than the enemy target. So it's very similar to the fire one. 10%. And this time skill 2 is reducing skill 1's cooldown. Another strip, by the way. Seems like she's good with strip. Okay, passive seems very yeah. Now that we looked at the fire one, we now know and understand how this works. So defense penetration, and yeah, every time she strips, she seems to be getting energy of water. That's nice. Let's have a look at the ultimate. Wow, removes all beneficial effects. Is this single target? This is... doesn't say. Throw the spear powerfully to deal damage to the enemies within the area twice and apply... It might be strip all. If it's strip AoE, this is really good. I really like it. Kinda reminds me of Segment. Then just more damage. Okay, let's have a look at the dismounted form. Unrecoverable. Crit damage up with damage. Trip. More damage. Same as the fire one, they seem to be dealing more damage on dismounted, but they're also taking a lot more damage. So they're very squishy, I guess, once they are off the mount. Okay, and she's also stripping on the ult. Okay, let's have a look at Savannah, the wind one. She increases the ult charge by 1.5%. That sounds pretty good. So remember, they are attack speed. Okay, skill 1 on Savannah is also stripping, and she's also doing crit damage taken up. Very similar, just look at that. Skill 2. Seems like we will have to read this. Attacks with the enemy with the highest attack. Does AoE. It also decreases the skill cooldown of nearby team members, applies skill deceleration to enemies within the area with a certain chance if its attack speed is higher than the enemy target's attack speed, applies defense down to enemies within the area with a certain chance if its attack is higher than the enemy target's attack. That sounds really good. 20% cooldown reduction, deceleration, and defense break as AoE. That sounds really good. Okay, passive. Seems very similar. Let's see. Upon applying a harmful effect, she gets energy of wind. For every energy of wind, she gets 3% more attack up. And that seems... yeah, that's how her passive works. Ult is the same as skill 2. It also does cooldown reduction. Seems very similar. Let's have a look at the dismounted form. Okay, increase ult charge. Crit damage up. Skill 2 does also cooldown reduction and deceleration on the enemy. And she takes more damage, but she deals more damage. And the same for this. I guess this is yet again a single target. Yeah, once she's dismounted, it seems very similar with everybody that they are then single target. Okay. Light one, Narsha. Crit resistance down. Oh, are we using her in Tree of Heroes? Heal 1. Oh wait, I forgot to show the books. Water is attack speed and attack. Wind 1 is attack and attack speed. Light 1 will be attack and attack speed as well. Okay, skill 1. Remove 1 beneficial effect. And crit damage taken up. This attacks twice, so it will be able to strip twice, yes. Skill 2. Seems like with more energy she can do defense penetration, damage mitigation, effect ignore, and death denial ignoring damage. Wow, that seems pretty cool. I hope she is doing enough damage. Okay, passive crit damage up for every energy of light by 7.5%. That's quite a lot. To be able to get it, she needs to be hit with a skill. When hit by a skill, she gets energy of light. Interesting. Ultimate is basically the same as skill 2, just higher numbers. Okay, let's have a look at the dismounted form. Crit race down. Crit damage taken up with some damage on skill 1, skill 2. Defense penetration. Okay, same as the mounted one. Deals more damage, takes more damage. And the ult is also, like all the rest, single target with a lot of damage. Okay, the last one, Xiana, the dark one. Transfer 1 harmful effect, 15% chance once she has level 5 plus energy of dark. That sounds pretty cool. Alrighty, book effect is attack and attack speed. Skill 1. She's doing defense break, resistance down to... I think this is to herself. Let's read this real quick. So attacks the enemy of the highest attack twice. Each hit has a chance to apply defense down, reduces the cooldown of late night ambush. I guess that's skill 2. If its attack speed is higher than the target, the last hit applies irresistible resistance down to itself. Now some people might think this is bad, but I remember the more harmful effects she has, the stronger she gets. We'll have a look at that. Okay, 10% cooldown reduction on skill 2, let's have a look at it. Damage, remove immunity. Let me just see, is this on herself? It's defense break and also block beneficial effect. No, this is not for herself, this is to the enemy, towards the enemy, my bad. So she removes immunity with level 2, energy of dark, she defense breaks with level 5, and she block beneficial effect with level 8. These two are 90% chance. Passive. Cannot gain immunity, has a certain chance to apply energy of dark to itself every time it receives a harmful effect. So that's why she's doing resistance down to herself. Increases its attack and defense for each energy. In addition, increases the crit rate and precision based on its attack speed. Oh, okay, so it's basically that. Okay, let's just look at the bottom. This is quite straightforward. Block immunity acquisition, yeah. So basically she can't get immunity, you can't use immunity on her. It would be bad if you did that. She gets more damage and defense, and every time she receives a harmful effect, she has a 50% chance of getting energy of dark. Okay, ultimate. Removes immunity, defense break, and block beneficial effect. No questions asked, no rates on that at least. Okay, let's have a look at the dismounted form. Transfer 1 harmful effect. Still the same. Level 3 defense break. Wow, 50% chance though, 50% chance. That's not the same as this, right? This is level 2 if both goes through. Wow, that's a lot of defense break. Skill 2, throws the spear. Remove immunity, defense break, block beneficial, very similar to the mounted form. Same passive as the mounted form, just taking more damage, dealing more damage. And the ultimate, removes immunity, defense break, and block beneficial, single target. Seems really good. I really like them. I hope they are successful, and I am looking forward to summoning on them. Let me know what you think about them, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content and if you want more Summoners War Chronicles content. Take care and stay safe. Peace out, peace out, peace out.